Hello everybody, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be diving more into Standard 2021 with Mono White Lifegain. So again, I know I covered this in my first video on Monday, so if you didn't see that already, we'll put a link up there so you can go ahead and take a look. But there have been some new and interesting things that have been happening in Arena in the last couple of weeks. One, a completely new standard that rotates out a whole bunch of sets that were there before. Those are gone, and this gives you, well, in this queue, that's gone. And they added a whole bunch of cool, powerful cards in MTG Standard that I guess are now evergreen cards that everybody can use forever in Arena, which is kind of cool. One of them is basically a functional reprint of a Johnny's Pridemate, which is still legal in Standard. So darn it, Mono White Lifegain isn't going anywhere. At least this is going to be one of the decks I'm going to be playing early on in Standard 2021 whenever we get Zendikar out. So let's go ahead and talk about the card for starters. This is going to be Hallowed Priest. Hallowed Priest is obviously the same casting cost. It's a 1/1, not a 2/2 like a Johnny's Pridemate is, but other than that, functionally, it's exactly the same. If you missed my first video, how to get to these cards, if you don't, I mean, you can obviously type in the cards and find them, or you can pull my deck list in the description below to put it into Arena directly. But you can just type in your search. You can just type in set semicolon A and B for Arena base set, I believe is what that's supposed to be. Again, it doesn't show up on the list for the list of play sets. So like, for example, if you go into your filters, Arena base is not in there. It's not in there. The A symbols are not there, but you could still build decks with it. So it's strange, but okay. So Hallowed Priest is in there, so I decided to try to prove a point and try to make as many cards as I could in a functional deck out of the Arena base sets based around Mono White Lifegain. So Life's Bounty, of course, is in there. This was from Theros. It's not going anywhere. Lifelink, everyone knows what it does. Sacrifice for 1. You can actually give a creature protection from a color for a turn. Charm Stray. Charm Stray is now an evergreen card. It will be in Magic forever. That's why the little A symbol is on there. Enters that battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each other Charm Stray that you have. Defiant Strike. I put this in there for card draw mostly. The +1 is nice. It helps. But 1 mana for 1 card draw, not bad. Speaker of the Heavens, this is, of course, a life gain deck. You will be hopefully above 27 at some point in time, so you can start getting free angels with no reason not to add this card into the deck. The aforementioned Hallowed Priest, of course. Impassioned Orator, also an evergreen card in Arena with the A set, so this card is always going to be in play for decks that you can build, so whenever another creature comes into play, you add 1 life. Pacifism, also another evergreen card from the Arena base set. Pacifism is always going to be there. We need a little things to lock some creatures down that get a little bit too big for their britches as far as we're concerned. That's why Banishing Light's also in the deck. And of course, it wouldn't be a Mono White Lifegain deck if it didn't include Heliod, another card that I think is probably on the chopping block for banning here coming soon once rotation happens. We added 2 Archons of Sungrace, mostly because we needed some flying defense. We did lose our little buddy. Healer's Hawk is gone from this set, which makes me want to cry, so we needed a flyer with lifelink, and he's a pretty good set. We don't obviously have a ton of enchantments. We do have 2 with Pacifism and Banishing Light, so that could trigger to be able to get some of those Pegasi out. The other one, why do I have an M19 card in here? Because it is now an evergreen card. There isn't the A symbol, but I wasn't going to waste rare wild cards to get it, so because you have the same artwork, you're allowed to use it from older sets. Leonin Warleader is now an evergreen card in Standard, which is crazy. For those of you who don't know what it does, it is for 4, it's a 4/4. Whenever it attacks, it creates 2 white cat creatures that have lifelink and that are tapped and attacking, which is amazing with Heliod in play. So this is going to be a ton of fun. 2 Castle Ardenvales and 20 planes, super easy for a monocolored deck. So we're going to go and play on some games, but before I do that, if you like the content, you enjoy what I do, and you feel that I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. That'd be super helpful for the channel. Like the video while you're there. And if you have an idea for a Mono White Lifegain deck in this Standard 2021 set, let me know in the comments down below, and I'd love to see it. If I end up using your deck, of course, I will give full credit to those that send decks. So let's go ahead and play in the Standard 2020 play. That's where we're going. That's where the fun is. Standard gets a little bit tiring, gets a little boring sometimes whenever you're playing the same cards and the same sets and the same archetypes over and over and over again. It's kind of nice to have a fresh look. That's kind of what Historic's for, but Historic's getting crazy. Whoa, 1 mana, what happened here? I mean, otherwise a really good hand. I'm going to really regret mulliganing this, but 1 hand lands just seems like a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Tell me it's a bad idea, right? Like, he's giving me way too much time to think about this. I mean, look, I've got all these lifelinking creatures. I like one more mana. I could be doing really well. All right, see, this is what happened. He's taken way too long to think about this. So now I've decided that I'm going to keep this one mana hand. I mean, again, all we need is one more mana. What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, now I'm waiting. That's what I'm doing. There we go. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep that one mana hand because we're an idiot. Because it's a bad idea. Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh, look at that. It's almost like we planned it. The Chandra sleeves gave me a cause for concern that this would be a mono red burn deck. The Mamba. What's up, Mamba? Let's see if this thing attacks. Nope, sure doesn't. Cool. So I would like him to abuse that mutate. Yep. Probably going to take out one of the Speakers of Heavens. Sure. So he's going to do his thing. And we need to pacify that young man. Or lady. Who knows? Neat. Now all of your mutate stuff doesn't work. Oh, darn. Yes. Yes. You can mutate it all you want now. The -2/-2 is going to stink. But I bet he doesn't have anything in his hand right now to do anything. So now he's confused. Yes, pacify. You can't attack or block. It's a really common card. It's been printed 1,000 times in multiple sets. I feel like we've broken our young man. Or person. It is Chandra. It could be either. Who knows? Or they. Who knows? I have and that's that old guy habit for me. I always say guy. Like, and I mean guy in the legitimately the most completely innocuous, non-gender related way when I say the word guy. That means anybody. I recognize that others do not agree with that. So let's go ahead and get our not a Johnny's Pride mate built up really, really big. Dirge Bat, you say? Neat. Which one are you going to kill? Oh, but I disagree. I say we give you protection from black, my friend. Now he's really confused. I don't know that I would have done that. You're just feeding the monster here. Like, what are you doing? He's really super concerned about getting the 4/4s out. That's what he's really concerned about. He's trying to keep my life down. Although if he mutates Sturgebat, he could kill something. He chose not to do that. And now I have a blocker. Heartless act, you say? Okay. This is a cool set. This Orzhov mutate deck, that's not something you see very often. I will give him full credit on that. He's going to kill the Hallowed Priest. He's going to swing with it, I assume. Again, I don't know that I'd be doing that. I'm literally just watching your life total tick down. Like, you can continue to give me reasons for that. But I'm now, like, a little ahead. Guess he's going to let that go. Yeah, he's decided against it. Cool. I'll hold off for now. If I can get another Pacifism, would be awesome. Pacify, Banishing Light would be even better. That basically would be the game, actually. Heliod, you say? Heliod, you say? Yep, that's about that point right there. That would be about the point where like, oh crap, I have no answers for that. Cool. I'm gonna have to borrow that. And I always say this. I am writing this down. I always do this, usually off camera. You guys don't see this. Orzhov Mutate. That was an interesting deck. That was cool. I like that. That was a cool concept. I'm sure he's just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. He's just kind of just throwing stuff on the table to see what happens, see what sticks. Because like the Mutate deck is definitely a thing, but you don't really see the Orzhov colors. It's usually Charm Stray. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a better curve. And how do you like that? By the way, we won that game, but we had one mana, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. I'm not suggesting, like, do as I say, not as I do, kids. Like, one mana hands you should not keep. I got lucky to pull that one off. Oh, goody. This is the other deck I've been seeing a ton of. Oh, where do I want to go with this one? Let's go Impassioned Orator for this. Let's see if he's willing to lose it. Nope, didn't think so. Yeah, this is going to be our good old-fashioned cycling deck with Flourishing Fox being their big hitter. Yep. Yes, I will kill that. I'm totally on board with that. Does he have the unsummon? Sure does. Does he? Nope, we're good. So I want to get Heliod down next because I need to get bigger. That's annoying. Yep. The upside is we are a life gain deck. Cool. Let's do Heliod. Let's do a Charm Stray, shall we? Let's make Speaker of the Heavens a little bit bigger, and we're good. Now what you gonna do? Sure. The ones get a little bit annoying, and this is just a stopgap. These are just blockers to get to Zenith Flare, which is not fun, but it is what it is. But look at all of this. So we're going to swing with Heliod, the Kitty Cat, and Speaker of the Heavens. So we are going to keep Keeper of the Heavens, have him protection from white. Ah, darn it. darn it, he's going to get us because I can't cast it because he's got protection from white. Yeah, that's fine. I want to draw the card nonetheless. Banishing Light, perfect. We're going to put that on here and here. End turn. We can Banishing Light him because he is going to be a problem. Zenith Flare that. Interesting choice. Yeah, I need to take that because I need the life. Let's go in and do some damage. Make him a 4/4 and tap him for his ability. And now we're cooking with gas because he's got a whole bunch of 4/4 flyers that are going to be coming across here in a turn. Because this Speaker of the Heavens can do the same thing as that one. Sure. Archon of Sun's Grace. Get Heliod back. We'll swing with that and Heliod. Yep! And Zenith Flare goes down. I think he genuinely got mana screwed. I don't think that he was getting all this stuff. He had a lot of answers in that deck, though. That was a really good deck. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Careless Celebrant. Cool art on that. I love the mace on that. It's not even a mace. It's like a flail. Now that I'm thinking about it. Ripjaw. That's a name. Got Ugin. Got me worried. Could be okay. Could be okay. We shall say hello. This is where I miss Healer's Hawk. I'm just throwing that out there. Tournament grounds. This is a Knights deck. I like Knights. This is a good concept. I like this deck. That means Fervent Champion's probably in the deck. But he's got the red with Tournament grounds. He can still pull it. Commander, very nice. No, thank you. I want none of that. Need to get some more lifelinkers down there. Claim Commander, very nice. We will pacify your commander, good sir. Is that one of the triomes? Worthy Knight. That's another good deck. It was really good for a while. Like Mardu Knights, for example, was really good for a while, and it just kind of vanished. And no, you can have that. Which one do you go for? Pick the wrong one, my friend. Another worthy knight. He's getting all the knights. He's got all the knights. Joust. He went all out on this deck. Yes, the pacifisms count, by the way. That's why that works. That's the one thing knights don't have. Anything in the air. So that is going to be a challenge. Inspiring Knight, very cool. I mean, this would be really cool. Are you sure about that? Gonna give him Death Touch. Cool. Alright, that was a good answer. Good answer. There it is. I've been waiting for that the whole game. Man, Knights are just going running wild on us. Look at this. That was my own fault for walking into the Death Touch. That was a huge misplay. And that cost me, because what it's going to do now is, because obviously... Yep, no, I'm going to be eating this. Sure. Yep. I walked right into that one. I deserve that one. Alright, so I got beat by a really cool deck, which I'm also going to write down, which is going to be Knights, because that's actually a good concept right there, and we'll remember that one. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below how, of course, you would build your Mono White Lifegain. Try to use some of those cards from the Arena set. I'd be really interested. Like and subscribe right there would be super helpful. So until that time, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.